Capimo. Hey Jonathan, morning you my friend.
My mum went, oh, and if you please, I know you.
Oh, shoot. That's not nice. Hello, Uncle Bob. Okay, Father Gascoigne. Let's do this.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Just need to turn down her voice. Huge difference between the PS4 loading times and the PS5. Okay, let's do Old Yarnum first. Ow. Do I have some blue elixir? Yes, I have. Hallo Poppy. Ik was in die mood om een beetje te livestream. Ik weet niet hoe ver gaan komen, want ik leer een gaapie zo.
You're a beast. I can't press that. Take this. Beast hunt.
Ja, bij de ijs.
Must be go. I bid you farewell. It is.
Oké. Joaquin het 6:15. Het hy 'n premier as jy wil inloer. Ek dink hy sal dit waardeer. Dankie, Bo. Of meer gebeet. En ik zei beet me op mijn oor. Op je middelzaken is door. Voor ik moet verloren. Mijn vrouw komt straks Afrikaanse liedjes die wat toe mag. Ja, liefje. Ik zie je wel. Ik vind het eerst keer dat ik een moer warm mag gaan krijgen.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half-cut with blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I must stop you.
Okay, liefje. Love you. Love you too, my dog. Whoops. Oh. Wait a minute. Delta Fuse, welcome, welcome. Thank you, man. Appreciate you watching my content. Currently on your first playthrough, trying to slay the Bloodstaff Beast. Yeah, man. I mean, if it's your first, is it your first time ever playing the game? Well, okay, I guess it is. Well, man, all I can say is good luck. She can be a very hard boss, indeed. Hope you're a decent level. Tips I can give you for the Bloodstaff Beast is she does not like fire. So if you can apply fire to your weapon, or you can... she's actually a very easy boss. if you log on to her, you can actually just walk around her. Okay, it takes some time to learn a skill set, but she can be visceral quite easily as well. But yeah, the best thing I can give to, best advice I can give to first-time players, bro, get some fire and just keep moving. Just keep moving as much as you can. I'm about to go to the Dark Beast Paul. Just go get rid of him. It's just a casual playthrough that I'm doing. But I do thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's the other thing. I know she's very potent with her poison attacks and all that. No, you'll get it, my friend. It takes time. It takes time to. I'm always happy to see new people playing Bloodborne. I mean, it's an old game, but it's such a good game. It's so worth it, you know. Out of all the Souls games, I've said it in my videos before, it's probably my favorite game out of all the Souls games. Elden Ring was cool. It was just very long. Took me a while to get my platinum on that, but yeah, it's insanely long. What level are you now? Ooh, 36. 36 should be okay for the Bloodstaff Beast. Are you doing just normal strength build, or are you doing like an arcane build or whatever? I stick to strength builds on all my characters. I like using arcane sometimes, but I just, you know, I choose just to run up to the enemies and just hit the crap out of them with blunt force, if I can put it that way. Yeah, that's the other thing. The the upgrades start costing you a lot of money, as all echoes, as you go with the game. I would always say if you go for a strength build, just focus on your dexterity and your strength, or your skill. Sorry, your skill and your strength. What weapon are you using? I love using the saw cleaver like I'm using here, and the whirligig saw that I obtained in the DLC part of the game. Very, very cool and powerful weapon. This character of mine is probably it is my highest ranked character. It's maxed out to its full potential. On this character I've done over 130 playthroughs only on this character. I thought I bought the key. Oh, apparently I didn't. Okay, Coke Hammer. Coke Hammer is a powerful weapon. It's a great weapon. Best weapon I can suggest again for the Bloodstaff Beast is the saw cleaver or the saw spear. Yeah, my friend, I mean, I've been playing this game for a couple of years. My hours are pretty close to 4,000 hours that I have in the game. It's one of those games that I just enjoy playing. I can always say I can log on sometime and help you do this. I just need to renew my PlayStation membership. It actually expired a couple of days ago. I only noticed it the other day. So I need to buy myself a new PS membership so I can start doing online videos again. I do have a couple of videos on the channel where you can actually, you know, for good farming spots if you want to upgrade quickly and all that stuff. But I always implore new players, you know, take the long route because it's much worth it. You're not going to get good in the game if you don't take time playing it. I mean, I've seen guys, they take the short route, they either glitch the game or they do this or they do that, you know, and I don't see the point in that. Why would you want to glitch a game that's as good as Bloodborne? Just get good at it. I mean, if you can find this area where I'm now, I just found the doll's clothes in that that little chest over there, and I mean, if you're not going to use those clothing, you can actually sell that. That's actually some good money, or good. You can get a lot of echoes for that stuff if you sell it. This little hidden place. I'm not in the mood to fight this werewolf, so I'm just gonna run past him. It's always funny to me how these characters can't run through the doors. So, I mean, oh well, might as well hit him a couple of times, why not? You die now. Sorry, Ruby. Yeah, I mean, the Hunter's Chief emblem is nice to, if you want to, I guess if you want to do a speed run of the game. It depends on what you want to do. I like when I do my playthroughs to open up every single location in the game, so that's why I'm doing the back door to the Cathedral Ward. I mean, at this point, I don't really need to do pickups with this character, or I mean, I can't upgrade him anymore. He's on the maximum level. He's on 544, so pickups are they're not really needed. I mean, I pick up that stuff, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, you're talking about the werewolves there at the door. Okay. Yeah, later on in the game, I mean, it's your farming does become, well, I mean, another tip that I can give you if you really want to start making some serious echoes, try and get your hands on the 3 moon ruins as fast as you can in the game. You can only pick them up later in the game, but the first one is pretty early in the game if you go down to Hypergen Ghoul, and if you equip those on your character, it also grants you more echoes as you're farming. I mean, if you equip all 3 of those, they actually it does help out a lot. Oh hell, the big guy's at the door. Sorry. Okay, I'm leaving. Now I'm just about to do the part where I activate Henrik, one of the best NPCs that you can use in the game. But it's a very long quest line. Basically, you have to open up those 3 gates, and then you have to talk to Eileen over here.
Prepare yourself for the worst.
When I come back here, then her dialogue is going to change. She's going to.
Still doing?
Yeah.
Trembling in your...
Enough trembling in your boots. Okay, sorry, I'll leave. I have to leave and then come back basically to start the second part of that quest line. No, definitely. I think fantastic is an understatement. I do wish, I mean, for years now, Bloodborne players have been begging for a sequel or a prequel of the game, which we will never get. But I have heard rumors that they are planning to do maybe a remake or a remaster of the game, for the PS5s. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. I think that could be amazing. I think the studio that's working on it is called Blue Point. We can only hope and wait and see, like they say. Funny thing is, I have the Kirkhammer. I mean, I have every single weapon in the game on this character, and the Kirkhammer is probably one of the weapons I use the least. I don't know.
Perfect timing. Don't buy it.
Okay, just gonna head down to the Odin's Chapel again to fight Henrik. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I don't know. It just seems bulky to me, the the Kirkhammer. But I mean, I can't really say that because this Whirligig sword that I carry on my back, this weapon over here, it's just as big as the Kirkhammer. So I guess I should just try and play with it. You like the swinging technique with the hunter's axe. It's funny, I actually platinumed my game when I platinumed Bloodborne a couple of years ago. I actually did it with the hunter's axe. I can see the appeal of why you would use the hunter's axe if you're a new player, because it says it's the strongest weapon, which it is. But I mean, like I said, with experience, then you start picking up, there's better weapons, there's faster weapons, and there's weapons that you can actually upgrade even more. Okay, now I just have to make sure Eileen doesn't die. No, you're not gonna hit her. There you go. So the Hendrik part for the NPC is activated. Alright.
Keep your hands clean.
Try to keep hands clean. I do find it funny, this game is a Japanese game, yet all the characters have a British accent. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't sound cool if they were going in a Japanese accent. I don't think that would have worked. Okay. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna give you the choice as my one and only viewer currently. Should I go and fight Vicar Amelia, or should I go to Hemwick Charlotte Lane and go kill the witches? Okay, so you want me to do the witches first and then Vicar Amelia? Yes, I can do that for you. I just have to switch my phone quickly. There's another premiere that I have to watch, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna head over to the witches so long, okay? I'll be back on my comments just momentarily. Kind of makes sense to go to the witches first and finish everything in this area first. I don't like these dogs, they can be so irritating. Hey, Poochie, go away. Yeah, again, there's an easy way to get rid of the dogs. If you log onto them and you just shoot them, you know, get them off you, and then but yeah, I know what you mean. They can be very irritating. I think the thing that I really enjoy about this game is the art in this game. If you look very closely, I mean, if you look here, there's actually a statue of the witch, of a witch over here. Not many people see that stuff, and it's the exact same witch that walks around here with that burning iron thing. Plus, the witches have another thing. You can actually bump them out of the way. If you jump towards them, you can actually bump them out of the way. Yeah, I agree totally with you. The lore, they actually did a great job in this game. And it's so deep and it's so intricate. I've done lore videos, some lore videos of the game before, but there's a lot of stuff that I haven't covered. I don't know if you saw that recent video that I released from Queen Annalise, the Wild Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Her story is actually just as good, and that's the other thing. There's so many hidden gems in this game, and everything is connected in a way. Elon Ragazin, welcome. Hope you're well, my friend. Ooh, I just messed up there. Was looking at the comments. Elon Ragazin. That sounds like a superhero name. Am I Santa? No, the clothing. Well, are you talking about the clothing I'm wearing in the game? No, it's actually Master Walter's, Master of the League's clothing that I'm wearing. Oh, I sound like a British Santa. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. No, but my friend, I'm actually from South Africa. All the way on the bottom end of Africa, that's where I'm from. Okay, but anyway. Oh, thank you, Delta. I try not to sound like the typical South African accent. There's two different accents we have in this country. You can have like a little bit of a British accent to it, or you can have like the South African thing where you like play you shoot the bombs and then you take your sword and you hit this thing. You could speak like that, but I choose not to speak like that because to me it just sounds weird. Oh, well, I forgot to go and get my echoes now from that one witch. Oh well. Sorry, man, I'm just... Yes, of course I know the movie District 9. That's the movie Peter Jackson made over in Johannesburg about the aliens. I mean, I of course I love that movie because the South African accent again comes through in that movie so good. Go away, you fucking prawn! You know, it's that typical typical South Africa. What's that other movie that was also made here? Chappie. I think that's another movie that was made here in South Africa. Also Neil Blomkamp. So I'm just rushing past these enemies quickly because I'm actually watching a premiere on my other phone at the moment of a friend of mine on his music channel. So I just need to get to the door. If you don't mind me asking, Elon and Delta, where are you guys from? Canada. Okay. I have a couple of friends. Oh, and Elon is from Israel. Okay. Cool. Very nice to see you guys here. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to stand still here for a moment. I just need to watch this premiere quickly. I'll continue the play just now. Elon, is everything okay over there with you guys there in Israel? Just see there's some stuff on the news and all that stuff. Hope you guys are safe. Yeah, no, it's always great to enjoy a nice Japanese game. I agree with you, Delta, definitely. Now, I have quite a couple of friends that live in Canada as well, musician friends of mine. I have I have two more channels on YouTube. The other one is called Mike Few Music, where I do drum covers and, you know, music covers and all that stuff. And the other channel that I have is a movie channel called the Nightmare Cinema Club, if you guys want to check that out as well. Okay, let's do this with the Witch of Hemwick. Just checking if my wallet is still there. Okay, I'm just sawing her to death. Oh. That's her gone. Now we just need to get to the other one. Ooh, she got away from me. But I know where she is. And that's the Witch of Hemwick done. Yeah, I told you that that weapon Delta is that whirligig saw is a monster of a weapon. They cut through witches like bacon. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Vicar Amelia. I don't know why I'm coming down here to pick this stuff up. Like I said, I'm not really using this stuff. Elon, well, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub, Elon, and enjoy your day and stay safe, man. El Baterista Rupestre, aka Mabuti, over there from Mexico. Hey, Wok, how are you? Just watched your premiere. Sorry, man. I'm keeping my eye on the screen and I'm watching I watched your premiere. You were really you were flying on that thing, bro. That song is insanely fast. So you have no excuse not to cover Blink. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of my insights. Delta, that's another tip I can give you. Those insights that you gain from defeating bosses and stuff, the more you have, the more the difficulty level buffs up in the game. So spend as much as you can, and then, you know, keep some if you're going to use some outside help and all that stuff. But I would say never carry more than 5 at a time. Because the more you carry, I mean, it's a good challenge. You can challenge yourself with the game's difficulty by playing it with 99 insights. Me and a friend of mine, we have done that before. It's insane, but I wouldn't recommend it, not for a first-time player. Just gonna stock up on the right now. Wait a minute, I need some. Let's get rid of the poison knives and let's get some. Yes, Wok. It actually came out. It actually came out in 2015, and it was a PlayStation exclusive. So it came out with the PlayStation 4s, and it's been reported to the PlayStation 5s as well. I was just saying to Delta now, we are really hoping for a remake of this game, since we're not going to get a sequel to it. I kind of get why they won't do a sequel. It kind of makes sense, but yeah. So we're hoping for a remake or a remaster of the game. I wish you guys would get this game, Walk. This is such a good game. I mean, most of my channel is based on this thing. Well, most of my content anyway, so. I had a chuckle now. The guy was just in here, that Elon guy. He said I sounded like a British Santa Claus. It's actually, I think, a cool compliment. I've never been compared to Santa before. So now I'm gonna head over to Vicar Amelia. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try and get through all the main bosses in this stream. I'm not in the mood to play with the big guys now. I just want to kill some bosses. Okay, so what I usually do with this boss fight is I use my whirligig saw, I use some beast blood pellets, I use some fire paper, and then I just hack and slash it. I mean, running past everything is kind of cool, but I mean, if you're playing the game for the first time, you're not gonna get anything to up level with, you know. So in the beginning, you need to hit things and kill it. Okay, that's Vicar Amelia. That's Vicar Amelia gone. Okay, bro. See you soon. I kind of like those. I kind of like those executioners. I think they're cute and cuddly. You know why these, I don't know if you know this, Delta, I'm going to just show you something quickly here. I don't know if you've ever noticed these gold pendants that you get from beating Vicar Amelia. It's actually a very cool way, and I have explained this in one of my videos before, on you can keep track on how many times you've done a playthrough on a specific character every time you beat Vicar Amelia, because you only get one gold pendant per playthrough. Now if you look at these gems of mine over here, there's over 100 here. Like I said, I've done over 130 something playthroughs with this character. It's insane, but that's how you keep very nice way of sorry man, I just had to look at my phone again. Very nice way of remembering how many playthroughs you've done. There's various items that you can actually use to do that. You can either use the gold pendants, or you can use the cages that you get from Mikolash after you defeat him, because he only gives you one cage per playthrough. A lot of various different ways that you can keep track of your playthroughs. The cool thing about the PlayStation 5s is they actually show you your exact hours. I used to do it, I used to keep track manually, you know, like very old school, with a book and a pen, you know, writing down my hours and and all that stuff. The cool thing about the PlayStation 5s is it automatically calculates your time in a game. So that's kind of cool. This area is so big, the Forbidden Woods. It's I always implore people when they play Bloodborne for the first time to really take their time and explore the game and look behind every tree and nook and cranny and stuff for stuff. I mean, the game is built so beautiful, and it's really worth it not to just rush through it. I mean, yes, I do speed runs sometimes. I do see how fast I can, you know, beat the bosses and all that stuff. That's where running past enemies works a lot, or works great. But like I said, sometimes if you just run past enemies, you're not going to learn how to fight them. Well, I'm going to take my time in this stage. I'm going to kill some enemies over here. That's one nasty trap there. Look at that. Plus, another skill I think that's very important for Bloodborne players is learning how to parry and visceral enemies, you know, getting your timing right with stuff like that. Yeah, that's the thing about boss fights as well. Most people I've seen sometimes in the game of Bloodborne, the biggest mistake they make, especially in boss fights, is they tend to try and stay away from the bosses. You know, try and fight them from a distance. I mean, I did that in the beginning as well. It's obvious. I mean, if you don't know what the boss is going to do, it makes sense not to just go and stick your face into his face. But when it comes to the bosses in Bloodborne, it's sometimes better to stay close to them and just keep moving. I mean, we have a dodge button, so why not use it? You know? I always say, play safe. There's nothing wrong with doing the hit and run move, you know? But I would say stay close to the bosses. I'm just gonna run past this area because I'm not really bothered about the pickups, like I said earlier on. Ay, that cannonball was limp. I don't know what happened. What happened there? I think you were talking about lure earlier on, Delta. I think the thing that really amazes me about Bloodborne is everything is situated on or around central Yharnam. If you look at the whole map of the world of Bloodborne, everything is situated around central Yharnam. I mean, the Forbidden Woods, like where we're now, this place is actually right below central Yharnam. At some point, it's like you go underground, only to end up in the center of the city again. Old Yharnam is even further from that, but everything is connected. See, I'm wearing this guy's clothing set. Master Walter. Oh, thank you so much. Wasn't there a song, I forget that band now, keep on moving. Now in a game like Bloodborne, that's definitely what you should do, keep on moving. And I think out of all the areas that I could think of, this is probably one of the biggest areas, you know, to pick up stuff. Like I said, I'm not bothered about the pickups and all that stuff, so I'm just going to run through this area. I think another piece of lore that I actually find very interesting is you see a lot of amygdala heads all over the place. You know, the celestial god, basically. You know, those plants basically look like the amygdala. I could tell you a little bit of the history from why the blood corrupted people. I don't know if you've played the Chalice dungeons yet, but if you go into the lore of the game, that's actually where it started. It started with, well, it started at Bergenworth, and then you know, they started experimenting like people do in real life. Actually, they started experimenting with blood menstruation and all that stuff, and then it spread to the citizens and stuff, and most of these citizens started moving into the Chalice dungeons and all that stuff. So a lot of it, actually, the Scourge, as they call it, started in the Chalice dungeons, and it made its way up to the city of Central Yharnam. And yeah, slowly people just I think if there's a movie that I can think about that actually reigns truth to this this game, I don't know if you ever saw the John Carpenter movie in the Mouth of Madness, you know, where experiments just basically make a lot of trouble and monsters come alive and all that stuff. That's kind of what Bloodborne reminds me of, is that movie, In the Mouth of Madness. Kind of look like peanuts. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's we got caught up there for a little while. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you know the movie. Oh, you know. Okay, cool. Now you would know what I'm talking about when I say something. You know, something went wrong, and now it's everything is all buggered up in the real world. Okay, I'm gonna use Hendrik in this Shadows of Yharnam fight. I'm going to use my old trusty beast blood pellets, and I'm going to use my fire paper. Get rid of these 3 guys. Ooh, that was a that was a fail. Wow. I should try and set up my phone on another place, because I keep turning my head to look at the comments. Yeah, no, I got one hell of a slap there from the Shadows of Yharnam. But it's okay. I'm coming back. I'm gonna come and slap them. Hey man, it shows you. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are in a game. You can always die. I mean, die is always there. It's a possibility. I need to put my phone somewhere where I can see the comments. It's supposed to show up on my TV as well as I'm playing, but for some reason the comments does not show up. No, don't worry. Those shadows are gonna die now. I'm going to hit them with my blade. Look at how fast I'm running. I'm angry now. I'm not even going to play with Peter Snakehead over here. He can walk up and down there with his axe. Gonna go get Hendrik, and now we're gonna fight. Wakey wakey. Come on, Hendrik. No time for sleeping now. We have some demolishing to go and do now. I always try to get rid of the toughest guy first over here, the guy with the big katana sword. And then I go for the others. Okay, right. Where are you? Here you are. Don't stand here throwing your fire at me, I'll murder you. Okay, oh, it's 2 down. Let's go get this guy. Ooh, snakes. Big snakes. Come on, die. Yeah. That's what you get. I just looked at my broadcast settings now. It's actually set on, it's supposed to show the comments. Maybe there's just a little bit of a hiccup, well, speed-wise, I don't know. Heading to Bergenwerf, where I'm being attacked by Louis the Fly. Being attacked by a fly. Yeah, that's how we do it, man. I wasn't ready for that fight. I ran in, basically I was being kind. I wanted to, offer them a drink, and they just started hitting me, and I mean, that's not nice. So now that's what you get. Okay, I'm not gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream just yet. I'm gonna get rid of these guys and get rid of Rom, and then after Rom I'll go back to the Hunter's Dream. So I'm just gonna drink some blue juice and avoid these big flies. Okay. Just make myself comfortable here. Okay, now another challenge is this beautiful lady upstairs here, the choir hunter. She can be a pain. Hello, darling. Did you miss me? How about I hit you? Don't blow your perfume at me. Ow. Stop blowing your perfume at me. Yeah, that's what you get. Spraying me with your parfum à la stink. Not nice, not nice. Well, I'm hoping for a first phase ROM kill. So let's see if that's a possibility. Whee! I always think this would be such a cool living room. These big leather couches, there could be like a 100-inch flat screen TV over there. All your mates just sitting here jamming out to some PlayStation games. I don't know, it could be cool. I can go sell these clothes. Why not? The student uniform. Hello, Henry. Right, let's see if we can get a first phase kill on Rob. Oh, hell yeah. Well, we can invite the beasts. Give them some blood and some raw steaks. Just as long as they behave themselves, 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get rid of. Now back off. Get rid of these little spiders. Always go for the bomb, because the heads are made of stone. Ow. No. Let's see if we can get a first phase kill here on Rom. Take that. No, don't go. Don't go. Oh, shucks. No first kills. Okay. Oh well. Then we take the long route. These little spiders can be quite a... they could be quite a pain. Plus they're very dangerous. Oh, don't do that. See what I mean? Busy talking to your daddy and then you come here from the side and you hit me. That's not nice. Not nice, my boy. And now she's going to chuck her blue balls at me. Ow. The DLC actually, sorry Delta, the DLC, that's where you find, if you go very deep into the story, you will notice that the whole thing, a lot of it has to do with Gehrman, the old guy that you find inside the Hunter's Dream, and Lady Maria, and Ludwig. They all are responsible for what went wrong as well. There's a whole conspiracy about this whole blood scorch thing. I think the most beautiful piece of lore is the one between Lady Maria and Gehrman, because Gehrman actually... No! What the hell did I just do? Okay, I messed up. That's what I get for trying to explain. Okay. Gehrman actually was in love with Lady Maria in the earlier years while he was a hunter. She actually, you know, she learned to fight from him, but he could never tell her that, and he was kind of shy of all that stuff, and because he never made any advances, that's why she actually kills herself in the lore of the game. And that's why the doll looks a lot like Lady Maria. Hallo?
Hallo.
Ek is besig om te stream, my liefie.
Oh, okay, so better with you.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, I had a phone call there from my wife. Okay, I just need to concentrate now when I do this fight now. What did I just do? Let me just go and restock my stuff. No, I don't think Ron was a living person. He's actually one of the celestial beings, same as the amygdala. Wait a minute, I need to use this stuff because I need to buy some it should be enough. I can't really go fight with 3 pieces of fire paper. What are you talking about? I'm thinking maybe I should change my clothing as well. Let's see if it's actually better. And I think I'm going to change my headpiece as well. Let's switch to the Crow of Cainist, just for a little bit of extra oomph, you know. The umbilical cords, no, the only reason you need to get those is for the ending with the moon presence, and you know, you can use them to crush them for 3 insights per umbilical cord, but that's about it. It doesn't have anything to do with your stats. Okay, Rom, this time I'm ready for you. Come on, Hendrik, come and distract this big spider. Really gonna try and get a first phase kill this time. I'm gonna go for it somehow. Oh, no, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of these spiders. Okay, Rob. Come on, I want a first phase kill. Come on. looking good, it's looking good. Not. Okay, well, now I'm just gonna rush it. I'm not gonna mess around now. Oh no, come on, really? Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, that's the problem, Delta. You can't go to 100 insights. Everything stops on 99 for some reason. Your inventory, you can get 600 blood vials and 600 bullets and all that stuff, but when it comes to insights or all that stuff, it stops at 99. You can't store more than that or carry more than that at once. Yeah, man, this Ellie the coordinate. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this spider is messing with me. Now I'm getting a kiss for my trouble. Don't you suck me, I'll move you. You know what, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in there without the NPC. Okay, Mike, take your time, you can do this. You've done this a million times. You bugger. Get back here. What in the hell just happened? Come on! Rom, of all bosses, what am I doing tonight? Ay, ay, ay. Can't end my stream like this. I won't say he's the strongest boss, but I think he's probably the most unpredictable boss. I mean, I have videos on my channel, and I've done this where I do first phase boss kills on ROM. Now, I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. Oh, Rum is the strongest boss. Yeah. I don't drink rum, I drink whiskey. Okay, if I don't kill him this time, I'm gonna try again. Delta, you might just do better than me in this one. I'm really making so many mistakes in this thing. It's not even funny. These little spiders are really making me angry tonight. My friend, I'm very healthy. Why am I over here? Come on. You big fat spider. Here comes the blue rocks already. Jeez. That came out of nowhere. What the hell just happened there? I'm really getting fed up with this boss now. No jokes. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is stupid. I'm level 544, if you can believe that. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good advice. Maybe I should go check out my own guides. Yeah, I can't believe I'm having this much trouble with my maximum level character. It's insane. quite peculiar. It's very, very peculiar. Okay, now listen, Rom. Let's you and me. Let's talk about this. Let's just have a chat here, you and me. I want to kill you, okay? I really want to kill you. I don't want to be dying anymore. It's making me look bad. So I'm just gonna stick my saw up your bum now, okay? So you just hold still and take it for what it is, big boy. Rom, I'm done with you. Ay, 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 finally. That's wonderful, Ellie. What if I tell you I have a platinum in Bloodborne, Elden Ring, all the Dark Souls, Sekiro, and Tuisma? Okay, well, the way I just played Rom there, it wouldn't look like that, would it? Hey man, some you win, some you lose. Man, I think I need a smoke after that. Okay, I need to go and just replenish. Yet you can barely defeat Rom. Ellie, are you being nasty? Hmm? Already did that, my friend. What's your point? Listen, if you're going to come into my stream and try and give me trouble, you can excuse yourself. Really, my friend. It's not a competition. We're just having fun over here, so either behave or fuck off. Right. One reborn. I first need to go get the key for the upper cathedral. Shoot some lasers up the witches there. Oh yeah, Delta, remember I told you where you should get your hands on the moon ruins. Now the second one, you see that little light down there where that hunter is standing? That's actually where the second moon ruin can be found. Quite useful for farming. Man. I have the whole Yargul unseen village chasing me. Plus there's a red poochie chasing me. Go away, silly dog. Yeah, there's another tip for you. I don't know if you know this, but you see these enemies are all red. They actually respawn. They actually respawn every time, unless you kill this bell ringing woman. So every time you see these red enemies in the game somewhere, just look for that bell ringing woman. If you kill her, they can't respawn. If you don't kill her, they're just going to keep coming back. Time to take a bath. want to check something here real quickly. Now the Poochie can have a bath later. I'm busy now. You see here, these enemies are red, but there's a bell ringing woman. If I leave her alive, she's going to keep ringing that bell, and she's going to keep bringing them back. So every time you see a bell ringing woman like this, and I remember you helped me out a lot in my platinum journey. Did I? Well, then I'm happy. I'm happy if I helped you. Should I use... let's use them, why not? Why not? The more the merrier. I'm going to try and kick this thing's ass as quickly as I can. Okay, one reborn. Let's do this. And that's that. Revenge for the ROM. Ellie, my favorite Souls game is definitely Bloodborne. I guess if I have to rank them that way, I wasn't that crazy about Sekiro. I wasn't that crazy about Ghost of Tsushima. If I have to rank them, I'll probably say Bloodborne in first place. Then I would say a game like Dark Souls 3. Out of all the Dark Souls 3 games, all the Dark Souls games, Dark Souls 3 is the best for me because it's the best of all the previous ones. And then I would say Elden Ring. Wasn't too fond of Demon Souls, but I played the original Demon Souls way back, what was it, on the PlayStation 3. That was a very hard one. Yeah, it kind of fits in with the whole Souls thing. It's not an official thing, but I mean it's the same type of RPG game. Yeah. No, I would say top 3 for me is Bloodborne first, Dark Souls 3, and then Elden Ring. The reason I rank Elden Ring so low is because it takes forever to get your platinum in that thing, and the game is just huge. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, it's a very good game, but yeah, I think I enjoy a game like Dark Souls 3 more. Dark Souls 2 Scholar was okay. It was okay. But yeah, hands down, best for me is Bloodborne. It's my favorite. Just because of the story, the lore, the playability, the simplicity of it, if I can put it that way. If you look at a game like... Oh, shut up.
That was uncharitably done.
That's exactly it, Delta. It's the whole look of Bloodborne that I really love. It's that whole gothic, like you say, Lovecraftian look. It kind of reminds you of a medieval city somewhere that doesn't really belong, if I can put it that way. So I think that's why I love this game. Elden Ring is a great game, like I said, but the only problem I have with it is there's too much weapons, there's too many sets of armor, there's so many side quests. It takes you forever to finish that game. I only got my platinum for Elden Ring after about 900 hours, because I didn't glitch the game again. I'm a firm believer you don't glitch games to to get somewhere. Took me forever to get my platinum. Plus, what I did also there is I did the same as I do in games like these. I try and play the game on its maximum level, so that's also a game +7 for me on Elden Ring. And I mean, if you play Elden Ring on a game +7, it's hard. It's not a joke. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try and do something different. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, Delta, but can you see Patches is actually sitting there on the side of the hill there? Can you see him over there? He wants to lure you to that little light over there. If you go and pick up that light, he's going to push you down into the chasm. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some poison knives and just throw him off the side of the mountain or the cliff there. I just need to get my angle right here. Where am I throwing this? Come on, Patches. There he goes. But the funny thing, even though I've dropped him off the side of the cliff now, even if I still go for that light, he's still gonna, the cutscene is still gonna be there. But it's a nice little piece of hidden lore that you can actually throw him off the side of the cliff there. Let's get rid of these two NPC hunters as well. Oh, wait a minute. I would have done that if the stupid beast didn't follow me. Okay, now wait a minute. Sorry, dude. I'm not gonna play with you just now. I'm on a mission. It is kind of funny if you think about it, how Patches shows up in every Soulsborne game. That sedative. Okay, just gonna run past this. Delta, have you killed the amygdala yet in your playthrough or not? For this boss fight, I'm gonna use my Ludwig blade. I remember when I played this game for the first time, this was one of the bosses that really kept me busy. Because it just kept on jumping and landing on my head. But yeah, this way that I fight the amygdala, I just move to a tail. If I'm standing on the right hand side and she jumps, I'll just... Okay, wait, let's reset this. Okay, show you what I mean. Go through her legs, log onto her back. If I'm standing on the left side of her tail and she jumps, her head is going to be to the right. And then you can get a visceral from the first hit. I mean, you can go for that arm. Oh, now she's pissed. Good old stab in the head. I just got a slap there for my trouble. Now, if you stand on the left side of a tail, the head is going to be to the right. And just charge up your attack and stab her in the head. Come on, Amy. I think it should be one more stab and she's done. There we go. No, you can't. If you hit the tail, nothing's going to happen there. She only takes damage on two places, either her head or that one big arm of hers that has that little white glow on it. But I think this is the safest way that you can defeat the amygdala. Just log onto her back. If you stand on the left side of a tail and she jumps, just stab to the right. And if you stand on the right side of a tail, stab to the left. That's the easiest way that I can think of to really defeat her. I mean, in some cases it's like a one shot. If she sorry, I lost my headphone there. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes it can be a one-shot if you stand in the wrong place. She's going to jump on you, and it could be a one-shot. Okay. So now we move on to Ali, I agree. The burial blade is a good weapon. It's a good weapon to fight the amygdala. You can use any weapon basically for the amygdala fight. I prefer. I mean, I have all three of those blades. The lost one, the uncanny one, and all that stuff. I have used them, but I prefer the swords. Where's my whirligig saw? Right. Gonna move on to Mikolash and the Nightmare of Menses. Totally agree. We need the remaster. We're not gonna get there's never gonna be a sequel to this game, since From Software is not making the game anymore. The gaming company that took it over is called Bluepoint, and I see people are really pressing for a remake or a remastered version. I think that would be so cool. When they gave us the remaster recently of Resident Evil 4, I've played the hell out of that thing. It plays so good and it looks so good. And I mean, I started playing Resident Evil 4 back on the PS2 days. It's such a cool game. Okay, now I just need to not make a mistake here. I agree totally. Resident Evil 4 is probably my favorite out of all the Resident Evil games. When it comes to VR gaming, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is definitely the best. If you haven't done Resident Evil 7 in VR, I don't think you've ever experienced VR gaming. It's so good. I'm not going to play with the spiders. I'm not fond of spiders. Delta, another tip for you. If you run up to this hunter, pass him on his left. He's probably going to miss you on his left. Another game that was actually ahead of its time, way back in the PlayStation 2 era. Have you guys ever heard of a game called Destroy All Humans? Where you play the part of a little alien that invades Earth and tries to take over the world. That game was so far ahead of its time when it came out in PlayStation 2. We got a remaster in 2020 of the same game. The remaster was good. But the original game, if you ever can play the game Destroy All Humans, it's funny. It's such a funny game. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can defeat Mikolaj. I mean, the obvious way is to fight him in the cage in his second phase. I did figure out this other way the other day, is actually if you throw him with poison knives while he's standing on the balcony, he basically gets stuck behind the door. But I think what I'm going to do in this one is I'm just going to... okay, so Ellie, so you play Destroy All Humans. No, that game is amazing. I recently did a video on the channel just looking back at it. I mean, that game is 18 years old. And I still say it's one of the best PS2 games ever. You can actually play it on like I said, on the PS4, and you can play it on the PS5 now as well. Okay, so let's get rid of Mikolaj. Is he gonna run to the cave? Yes, he is. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Okay, now just to get rid of these two damn skeletons. I sometimes think these skeletons actually hit harder than Mikolash. No, don't do that, bro. Back up into the corner. There we go. I'm just gonna move you until you die. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go the long route. I'm just gonna wait for him to go to the balcony, and then I'm just gonna Delta, another tip for you. The third moon ruin, once you get to this place over here, head down the stairs down that way. The third moon ruin is that way, but there is a video on the channel as well. Hey, don't you swire your little sword at me. So if he goes to the balcony, what I'm going to do... Okay, he's not going to the balcony. So now the chase begins. Hey man, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. Cool thing here is you can actually shoot him as well. Then he disappears. I only played Red Dead Redemption once. I did a little bit of online when the first beta was released. My online play wasn't that much fun. Okay, well, I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm kind of curious now. I want to see if that works. Let's see if that works. Where you put him behind the door. Oh, where's my poison knives? It's not cheating. He's standing still. What? Oh, look at him, he's stuck behind the door there. Mickey, my friend. Take that. So many different ways that you can defeat Mikolash. You know, the funny thing about Mikolash is the first time ever when I played Bloodborne, I couldn't figure out where he's running to. It took me so long to find out where he was standing and where you need to jump through the roof and all that stuff. He's I mean, let's face it, he's very dangerous inside of the cage in his second phase, Yeah, it's not one of my favorite bosses. Bosses that I can tell you, when I started playing the game, that I really had a hard time with was Marta Lugarius in Castle Cainhurst, the Bloodstaff Beast. That was one hell of a pain for me, that boss. First gonna go get that Blood Rock. Ibritas was a very hard boss, and of course Vicar Amelia. A lot of people say, you know, Father Gascoigne is a hard boss, which he is. He's not an easy boss. I mean, there's no such thing as an easy boss in Bloodborne. I think it just it's like that earlier thing, that problem I had with Rom there. I never have a problem with Rom, but sometimes a boss just gives me a hard time because I'm not concentrating, or I'm, you know, I'm whatever. There's no such thing as an easy boss in this game. One wrong move and you die. I hate these damn things. These are actually the alter ego of the doll, Delta, if you want to go further into the lore as well. Because if you study them up close, she's actually wearing the exact same clothes as the doll. Same gloves, same dress, same everything. That's actually the alter ego of the doll. And then of course we have to drop the eye. That's what I love about this game. It's the lore of this game. It's what makes it so good. The story of it is so damn good. Oh yeah, Delta, another moon ruin that you actually find that at the bottom of the where I just dropped that big eyeball in. If you get your hands on the make contact gesture in the upper cathedral ward, then that's where you get the third and final one. Sorry, the one I said you find the one while we were in the Nicholas boss fight, the one down the stairs, that's the second one. The third one you find find it down in that pit over there. No, Delta. I just went to go and get the Blood Rock. It's actually a nice cheese where you can kill this hunter as well, because for some reason he just stands there. And if you just move back, he can't hit you. I don't know, he's not very smart because he just keeps on standing there. Okay, now we can head up over to Mogo's Witness. Riding a lot of elevators just to get there quickly. Isn't there a thing that's like this? Not sure I understand your question, Delta. Oh, okay, what you're talking about there is, yeah, at the bottom of the stairs in the second phase. It's not completely fail-safe because he can come down the stairs depending on where you're standing. It's a fail-safe move that you can do. The unfortunate truth of Bloodborne is there's a lot of stuff where you can actually hide and where you can exploit boss fights and stuff like that. I mean, that's been a topic for years now. As good as Bloodborne is, it's not perfect. But remember, this game came out in 2015. So I'm pretty sure if they do give us a remake of this, I'm pretty sure if they give us a remake or a remaster of this game, they will address all that stuff. I think those are probably the most important consumables, is the blood chunks. You know, to get your weapon to a +10. Why am I bothering with these guys? Hello. It's actually such a cool little thing in the lore as well, Delta, now that I'm in this area, is this Lemurian queen that's standing over here, this crying woman. I mean, we know it has something to do with that baby that you hear crying, because you can see her stomach bleeding and all that stuff, and if you see that, her hands are actually bound. Now the funny thing is, if you defeat Moga's witness and you come down here, she actually bows to you and then she disappears. But this is one of the final bosses that you need to kill in the dungeons, in the Chalice dungeons, in order to get your platinum. It's the Lemurian Blood Queen. So I think, if I'm correct, that baby that you hear crying actually came out of her womb. Hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome. So I can't see what your name is there. We were just having that discussion, my friend. It's definitely one of the best games ever. Okay, Mogo's Witness. Let's do this. Yeah, but you see, the thing with Ariana's child is that's a celestial emissary. It's one of the celestial beings basically, and that takes part after the one reborn. I don't think this baby that's crying in the background, I actually think the baby that you hear crying here is actually the Orphan of Kos. The Orphan of Kos plays a huge part in the game. I think this is probably one of the most haunting bosses if you think about it. She looks so gnarly with all those arms flinging and those blades, and What is that, Lubaye? Well, very nice to meet you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. You came in a bit late. I think I only have about 2 more bosses to go. I still need to do the Celestial Emissaries and Ibritos, and then I'm basically through the game. I want to show you what I was just talking about with the lady downstairs, the Blood Queen. If you go back, she's still standing there, but as soon as you approach her, she's just gonna like bow to you, and then she just disappears. It's almost like she's thanking you for killing the wet nurse or something. Keep your eye on her. See there? Very, very, very interesting. Okay, well, I might as well just run to the lantern from here. And then I'm going to head up over to the upper cathedral. I am actually working on videos for the channel where I want to go deeper into every character's... Yeah, you're right, Ali, that she is the final boss in the dungeons. She was actually the very last trophy that I had to get in order to get my platinum when I got my platinum for Bloodborne. It took me forever to get. I think there's 40 different chalice dungeons that you have to play through before you get to her. Well, yeah, what I was saying is I really want to make more lore videos about you know, all the side characters and the NPCs and all that stuff, because I really think it's worth telling. It's a great story. It's really a great story. Elden Ring definitely doesn't have such a deep story as Bloodborne. It has a good story. It has a very good story, but it's not as good as that's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I enjoy the story more in Bloodborne than in Elden Ring. The story in Dark Souls 3, for example, is also good, but it's kind of diluted. This game is just on a different level. The look, the way it plays, I said it earlier on in the stream, the simplicity of the game. They didn't overthink this. You have some good weapons. It's probably... You don't have 50 million weapons like you have in Elden Ring. I think the Amygdala is one of my favorite bosses. I actually enjoy playing the Amygdala. You know, Delta, you say that, it's actually very ironic. The Cleric Beast, yes, it's one of the easiest bosses, but it's also one of the hardest, because that's the last boss you fight in the DLC, where the Cleric Beast is called Lawrence the First Vicar. It's the Cleric Beast, but he's basically on fire, and he's actually the toughest. He's even tougher than Orphan, of course. It's so weird how the easiest designed boss is the hardest as well, you know. But it's like I said, that's my opinion. There's no such thing as an easy or a hard boss in the game. They're all hard. It depends on how you play them. I mean, a very good example that I can give now. I mean, I'm heading towards the upper cathedral ward now. Now, the next boss we're going to fight is the Celestial Emissary. Now, that can either be a very easy boss fight or it can be very hard. And then directly after that, you fight Ibritos, which in my opinion is one of the harder bosses. Oh shucks. Uncle Bob came in there. Hey, hey, calm down. Hello, my love. Glad you could make it again. Ek is amper klaar, liefie. Ek het nog net 2 basse wat ek moet doen. I always feel bad for hitting those guys in wheelchairs because I'm in a wheelchair. Ellie, my name is Mike, and I am from South Africa. Okay, let's do this. Heading towards the Celestial Emissary. I'm gonna try and get the key. Try and get the key through the door. Liefie, ek sien jou bel as die stream verby is, hoor. Delta, what are you talking about? Jura, the guy with the Gatling gun, or he's an old John, actually. Delta, another tip for you: when you get to this area, do not pick up that light, because if you pick up that light before you try and get the key, there's going to be a werewolf that jumps through that window over there. So don't pick it up first. I'm going to try and get the key through the door, otherwise we're going to have to take the long route. I wonder if I use a longer range weapon. Let's say, where's my beast cutter? Let's use the beast cutter. Let's see if that can. I will do that for you, Ali. I will get on it as soon as I have it, or as soon as I reinstall the game. Let me put it that way. Oh shucks, you see, that thing is just a bit too far away from me now. Oh no, I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna get the key through the door. Got the key. There you go. Okay, so I don't have to do every single thing in this area. Just turn on a little light here. It's dark in here, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, hey man, you should be scared of a guy in a wheelchair with a gun. That's dangerous. I mean, I live in South Africa. I constantly carry a gun. Kind of cool that I got the key through the door there, and I don't have to play this whole area. I'm going to show you now what I was talking about. This boss fight can be. Oh, I just need to switch back to my whirligig saw. I'm going to show you what I mean now. This fight can be either go quickly with this boss, or it could go wrong very quickly. These little blue aliens kind of reminds me of a friend of mine. Look at him. Oh, play with me, play with me. No, go away. That's what happens if you drink too much Viagra. I mean, look at that. You get a huge blue head. I actually have the whole Bloodborne soundtrack. I bought it actually. So I have the whole album set with the music that was created for the game. I mean, yeah, you could download it and all that stuff, but I mean, I just had to have the... Okay, let's see how quickly this goes. And he's dead! That's how you do it. And then right after this fight, they give us... I think this is also very cool for me. If you stand over here, you can actually see the arena where you fought Vicar Amelia. So it's kind of cool that you're actually going to go underneath this place to go fight Ibritas. Look, here's another Viagra guy. Play with me, play with me. Help me. Yeah, it's called the Whirligig Saw. You find this in the DLC, the Old Hunters DLC. Very cool weapon, very, very powerful weapon. Plus, I mean, if you're not in the mood to, you know, hit enemies with it, you can always, you know, cut the grass with it. You know, like la 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 la. You can just, you know, do some garden work with it. Okay, Mensa Scholar, let's go play with Ibritas, the daughter of the cosmos. There is a detailed video on my channel as well if you want to check it out, where you find all the DLC weapons. Please feel free to check it out. Okay. I know I don't normally say this about a lady, but this lady is butt ugly. Hey, don't run away from me. Come here. Ooh, I got a slap there for my trouble. That NPC wasn't very strong. Don't vomit on me. That's disgusting. You die now! I just realized now, guys, there's one boss that I haven't done yet. I haven't done Martyr Logarius. So I need to go quickly and pick up the Kane's summons and go kill Martyr Logarius, and then I've killed every single boss in Bloodborne, just to make, yeah, everything is closed there, everything's done there, everything is done there. So just gonna refill my stuff, and then I'm just gonna go get that other stuff quickly. Okay, well, I have been streaming for almost 3 hours now, so my best speed run that I've done in Bloodborne is 32 minutes. So this was a lot slower than my usual speed run. Forbidden Woods. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ellie? You're talking about the speed run. It's experience. I guess that's all it is. That farmer is shooting at me. I can tell you the hardest, well, that didn't go well. The hardest challenge I've ever done in Bloodborne is what you call a No Hunter's Dream run. It's where you start off the game as you would do normally, but you never go to the Hunter's Dream. So you have to do you fight Father Gascoigne, you do Vicar Amelia, you do the Shadows of Yharnam. You do Father Gascoigne, then you have to do the Bloodstaff Beast. Then you do Vicar Amelia. Then you do Shadows of Yharnam, Rom, Mikolash, One Reborn, and the Witness, and only then do you go back to the Hunter's Dream. It's a very cool challenge to do. It's hard, it's not easy, because I mean, once you die, your challenge is over, because the first time you die, you go to the Hunter's Dream, and the aim of the challenge is to only go to the Hunter's Dream at the end of the game instead of the beginning. Well, Delta, if you want to cooperate with your friends, then you have to play online, first of all. You have to set a password for you and whoever's helping you. You guys use the same password. If you're the beckoner, you ring the beckoning bell, and the guy who's going to help you rings the small resonant bell. It's like I said earlier to you, I would love to come and help you. I just need to renew my PlayStation membership. I'll probably do that tomorrow. It is kind of funny, you find the Kane's summons on the same table you wake up from in the beginning of the game. You see that little light over there? That's where you wake up in the beginning of the game. Plus, there's something that always makes me smile. I've never understood why this imposter, the Yusefka imposter, after the Rom fight, or sorry, after the One Reborn fight, she basically gets on the table and she stands there on her knees, and she's making the weirdest noises. I don't know if you've ever seen this. I mean, she's just standing there with a button here. Look at that. And once you talk to her, she's kind of weird.
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But
Kinky.
proof that I'm chosen.
Yeah, I don't know why she had to stand like that. It's weird, but yeah.
Right inside my head. It's rather rapturous.
Oh, shush. I'll take that. Thank you so much. It sounds rather rapturous. Oh. Just give me your stuff. We have stuff to do. We have to go kill the grandpa on the roof. I'll probably stream the DLC tomorrow, my friends. If you would like to... why am I back here? If you would like to tune in tomorrow. Okay, gonna go to the witch's abode. I just have to backtrack to where that little obelisk is. I'm just gonna run past these ladies. Hello, how are you? Ooh, shut up. I love this cutscene because it kind of reminds me. Well, there's this old silent movie that came out in 1922 called Nosferatu. It's actually based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, and this reminds me so much of that. You know, the hearse pulling up to pick me up to take me to the castle, but you never see the driver. You know, these horses, it's like, and there's no bridge that leads to Castle Canes. The bridge is broken, so everything is so spooky. Nosferatu. Take a bath with your blood. That sounds nice. What time is it now there in the Netherlands, by the way? Because it's... what time is it now here? It's almost 8:30 in the evening here in South Africa. Now I think out of all the stages in Bloodborne, I like this one the most because it's just beautiful. You know, the snow, the statues, a lot of very nice stuff to look at in this place. The enemies, not so much. These big fat spiders, well, they used to be citizens as well. You know, they used to be like people, but they got so fat with all the blood they drank. Man, you can have one hell of a party in a hallway like this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Okay, so you're only an hour behind us. Oh, okay. Wow, 1:18 p.m. So I'm 7 hours into the future. Delta, which part of Canada is it? Is it Alberta, Ontario? Where are you situated? Okay. Yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of musician friends that I have who live in Canada, but there's a YouTuber as well by the name of Stevie T. That I follow. I've been following for years. He's a guitar player and a YouTube creator. Ellie, I'm about 120 kilometers away from Johannesburg, one of the main cities in South Africa. Little town just outside of Rustenburg, basically. But yeah, about 120 kilometers from Johannesburg. South Africa, where's South Africa located? Well, if you look at a map, it's the way at the bottom of the African continent. Way at the bottom. Now, how about in centimeters? What? What are you asking there? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we work in kilometers. So, if 100 kilometers, that's about 160 miles away from Johannesburg. Ali, what was that? The Rugby World Cup was that in 1995? When was that? Yes, I was 15 years old in 1995. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I know in Canada they use kilometers as well. Oh, see, you're talking about the soccer World Cup. Okay. Or the football World Cup. Soccer World Cup. Okay. I need to concentrate with this boss. He can be a pain. So apologies if I don't respond to you. Trying to get another visceral on the fucker. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit peeved here. You die now. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, just gonna put on. Yeah, it was. I'll put on my crown. Yeah, he was one of the bosses I remember. Yes, I had such a hard time in the beginning of this game to defeat him. He's actually one of the easiest bosses to do viscerals on or to parry. But yeah, I mean, when I started playing the game, one hell of a pain. I think just to finish this game off, or the stream off, I'm gonna head back to the Cathedral Ward, and I'm gonna give that unopened summons to Alfred so he can come and kill Queen Annalise, the Queen of the Vile Bloods. Just get behind her, Delta. Get right behind that bony little bum of hers and just, swing away with your what is it, your R2 attack, like that. Okay, I said I wanted to go to the Cathedral Ward to go and hand over the summons. Plus, make sure you have a lot of antidotes, my friend. I mean, you said you were on level, what was it, 36 or 38? Try and wear clothes that have a very high poison resistance and have some antidotes. When she poisons you, just heal up very quickly. But yeah, just get behind her and give her a visceral. You can actually shoot at her as well if she starts swinging her claws at you. You can also stun her that way for a visceral, but it's easier to do it from the back. Okay, let me just go hand over the paperwork so Alfred can go and assassinate the Queen. But yeah, I'm basically done with the game now. I'm done with the main game. No more bosses left. Nothing to do except the DLC, but I will do that, like I said, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to go head over to funny thing about him is he says he's looking for Gothel Canis, but he's just standing here. He's not doing much. Oh.
Something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
I think what I like about him is you hear how friendly he sounded there. He was so decent. Oh, let's talk about something. And as soon as you hand over this thing, his whole demeanor changes.
Aha. Is that the sigil of Canehurst? I've heard tell of Canehurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
Yeah, if you play the game for the first time, he actually gives you the Wheel Hunter's badge.
Feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood.
Yeah, he gives you the Wheel...
Let's cleanse the...
Oh, shut up. He gives you the Wheel Hunter's badge, and then actually you could start using this weapon. Where is it now? This thing. This is his main weapon. It's an arcane weapon. It's a very powerful weapon. Yeah, remember, I've done this a couple of times, so I've already gotten this. But yeah, once you get that badge from him, plus when you meet him now in the Queen's Chamber, he also gives you this gesture where you can do this. It's kind of like squeezing out a big dump. Okay, but let's head over to the chamber. And you can see what he did to the Queen. He smashed her into pretty pink pulp. Like he says. Plus, at the end of his quest line, you get the Radiance rune from him as well, showing that you're a hunter of the church. I just want to switch back to that my other weapon. Oh, sorry, wrong place.
Look, I've done it. I've done it. I've smashed, good and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity.
And there's nothing left of her. Look at that.
In this sorry state, all mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Bend the knee. No, if I bend the knee now, my pants are gonna get full of blood. It's okay.
I I've done.
He's gone quite insane. Now the funny thing is you can fight him here and get the ruin, or you can it's quite sad. I mean, he's standing here now, he's victorious, he killed the queen, all that stuff. But the funny thing is, if you go back to where you meet him for the very first time, he's going to be there, but he's going to be dead. So he fulfilled his oath. Let me show you where you find him again. If you go to... Well, we're going to go to the Cathedral Ward again. But you know what? There's one thing I really love doing in this game. It's when you use the monocular. Like that little spying glass that you pick up in the Cathedral Ward area. And just sometimes explore the game, just the details of the game itself, you know, the statues or the walls, or I've spent hours doing that. Just I've tried playing the game like that as well. It's like you're playing in first person, but it's a bit hard because you can't really move that fast. You know, when you use this item, wait, let me put that on my... If you use this item, and you start looking at stuff close up, there's actually a very cool thing with this. Now that I think of this, this guy is not wearing pants. I don't know if you guys ever saw this, but let me show you. This little bugger is not wearing any pants. Look at that. Where's your pants, bro? But yeah, that's just me. Let me go and show you where Alfred, after he fulfilled his oath, where he died. It's like I said earlier, I've explored this game. You notice stuff like that when you explore. Have you guys ever seen the hidden eyes behind the doll's eyes? You know, the doll in the DLC, where there's actually proof that she's that thing that's, you know, those big monsters. Okay, but well, I'll get to that now. But yes, this is how Alfred ends up. He's praying, or he died in front of the statue of Logarius. And there he is. Now usually you can just pick up the Radiance Ruin from him here. I already got that. Have you guys ever seen those eyeballs? Should I show that to you? There's a video on my channel, it's called Inside the NPCs. You guys should go check that out. It's where I explore a lot of the NPCs from different angles. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Okay, cool. Let me show you that. You know those big lady things that walk around on the bridge that sing with those big heads with all the eyes? Now it's actually, like I said, the alter ego of this doll. Because if you go close up to them, you'll see they're wearing the same shoes, the same gloves, the same overcoat, the same undercoat, everything. And I mean, she's just standing there looking at you like that. But if you come and stand over here and you swing your camera around and you line up her head, and then you start moving away, you know, like walking towards the little pathway. You need to do this very slowly. little bit more. Come on. Ah, just too far. Come on. It's too much. There you go. Look at those little eyeballs that's drawn on top of her eyes. It's the exact same eyeballs of those enemies. Just another little hidden piece of Easter egg in Bloodborne. You won't see it if you're standing right in front of her like this. Plus, she also does very funny things if you start doing your gestures. If I shout at her, she just looks at me funny. Look at her. Look how she she just turns her head. When I bend, she bends. If I what happens if I do that? Oh, she just stands there. Okay. What if I do this? Okay, I'm afraid and she's applauding me. That's awesome. Okay. If I wave, will she wave back? No, she just shakes her head. What if I point her? Pull my finger. Pull it now. No, she doesn't want to pull my finger. What if I do that? I love it how she claps when I do this. Now, my friends, a lot of different Easter eggs you can find in the game. Of that mask that I wore earlier on, or not the mask, the headpiece. This headpiece of the one-eyed helm. This thing. It looks very cool because you only have one eye that you see through, but there's another thing that I'm quickly going to show you. If you go over here, the guy who wears that thing originally, you can see he has absolutely nothing in his head. Nothing. See if I can pull this off quickly. Just the loading time on the PS4 is so much slower than the PS5. Yeah, the tin can man. I mean, he's standing there looking at me like that, so let's do the same that we did with the doll. Let's go through his head. He's not going to have an eyeball. You're going to see there's nothing. Oh shit, wait. It's just a hole. He's peeking at me through the hole. Yeah. Now I want to ask you guys another thing. Have you guys ever noticed that German only has one leg? Have either of you ever noticed this? I can prove he only has one leg. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. I'm not ruining it, I'm just showing that the guy has a disability. I mean, look at that. If you go there, look there, there's his left foot, and then he has a little stump. Can you see that? Look there. He has a little peg leg. I mean, look at that. Oh, well, I can actually do it this way. Look there. Yeah, there's one foot. No wonder you look so sad. Where's your foot, bud? Well, my friends, it's been fun. I'm not going to fight Garmin just now, because I want to do the DLC tomorrow. But thank you so much for tuning into my stream. Thank you for being here and just chatting and, you know, having some fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably start my stream the same time I did today. It's like 6, normally at 6 p.m. or maybe 7 p.m. my time. Okay. But thank you for coming, my friends. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one and be safe.